Hi there, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to 12 Days of Christmas Day 10. I can't believe there's only a couple more days left. I hope that you have been enjoying this daily series of videos and projects. Today, I'm excited to share with you one of my favorite quick little treat boxes. This is the 246 box. Or 2468 box. And it's called that because it has such easy measurements to cut and score. So today I'm going to show you how to make these boxes. And as you know, my daily 12 Days of Christmas videos all correspond with gifts that were in my 12 Days of Christmas gift box. So if you have received the 12 Days of Christmas gift box and you haven't opened your day 10 gift, then you may wish to wait to watch this video because I'm about to spoil the surprise. Okay, hopefully that's enough warning. This was the gift for day 10, a package of the 2020-2022 in color cardstock. This is an assortment of 8.5 by 11 cardstock in the new in colors. I always call them the junior and the senior, so these are the junior in colors. Bumblebee, cinnamon cider, what is this one? Mango, no, not mango. Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight. So I'm using this cardstock, and I chose this as a gift because it coordinates with the designer paper for Flowers for Every Season. Now this was a gift that I unveiled, I think, on day 4. This was the gift. And so this designer paper uses all 5 of the in colors. So having a package of coordinating in color cardstock to go with the designer paper is just the perfect thing to coordinate. So today I'm going to show you this project using the paper and using the cardstock. I shared this project on day 4. So last week, this is the calendar that I created, and I used every single one of the patterns in the 12 Days of Christmas, not 12 Days of Christmas, in the Flowers for Every Season designer paper. So the designer paper pack is a 6x6 pack. So that means you get 4 each of 12 different double-sided designs. So this is sort of the third project in in this set. So what I did was when I made the calendars, I'm going to open this for a second. I cut out most of the designer paper. So the calendar pages are 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I had this leftover piece here and a skinny piece at the bottom. So tomorrow I'm going to share with you some really easy card layouts using another piece from the 6x6 paper after you cut your calendar. And today I'm using the little piece that's left over here and the skinny little strip. Now, I've been working on calendar kits for everyone who's signed up. And if you haven't, you can sign up to get the calendar kit either ready to assemble so that it's all ready to just put together, or you can get a semi-DIY calendar kit, which includes a whole package of the Flowers for Every Season designer paper and a package of the cardstock. So if you do the semi-DIY kit, you're going to be able to make a calendar, but then also you're going to be able to make all the projects that I'm sharing today and tomorrow. You'll be able to do little treat boxes, or you'll be able to do the cards I'm going to show you tomorrow using the leftover pieces after you make your calendar. So definitely, if you haven't already, sign up and get your semi-DIY calendar kit because you'll be able to make the calendar project and the projects I'm sharing today. So I have tons of leftover pieces. These are some of the leftover pieces after the calendar and after the cards that I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So I wanted to incorporate these pieces on the boxes today. So what I did is I punched using the Essential Tag Punch. This is one that's in the August to December mini catalog, and it is going to carry over. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to punch a tag with the leftover designer paper. So for this one, I'm going to use the poinsettia, and then I'm going to choose a coordinating designer paper strip. So I'm going to go with the yellow, and I'm going to use another punch just because I love punches, but you could use scissors and cut a little banner tip. So I'm going to use these pieces on my box. Let me put these other ones aside. And then I've got a 1.5-inch circle. I love this size. This is great for the tags. So I'm going to use the 4-Season Floral, and I guess I need to get that out. And I'm going to stamp a little tag like I did here. Really simple, easy tag. And I'm going to use, I have all the in color ink pads, but the poinsettia is actually using Poppy Parade, which is not an in color. So I'm going to save out the green for the words, and then I'm just going to grab my Poppy Parade really quick, and we're going to stamp a poinsettia on the tag. Let me get out, I'll use the back of my calendar. I'm going to do a little poinsettia, just a little hint of the picture, and then I'm going to do some Just Jade with the words for you. So these are going to be for my tag. And now we're going to do the box base. Okay, are you ready for this? You're going to take a half a sheet of cardstock. So in the package of assorted cardstock, you get 4 each of 5 different colors. So you get 20 sheets. So if you made this project, you would be able to make 40 boxes from one package of assorted in color cardstock. Okay, here are the measurements. We have our half sheet of cardstock. This is 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it with the short edge of the top. I'm going to go at 2 inches, and then I'm going to turn it and put the long edge at the top, and I'm going to score at 2, 4, 6, and I'm not going to get my arm out, but I'm just bringing this over to 2 again, and this is 8. So the measurements for this box are so easy. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2 inches on the other side. For some reason, I'm not seeing comments pop up today. So if you can see, I guess give me a heart or a thumbs up if you can hear and see me okay. And I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the comments, but hopefully, well, I'm just going to, if you ask a question, I will answer when we're done. I'm sorry that the comments are not coming up and being visible. I almost went live in a different, in a different place today. I'm feeling a little bit, a little tired, I guess. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, turn it 2 inches again, and then I cut off this little tab, and then I cut to the perpendicular side so that we have, this is going to be the box bottom. So go ahead and fold on all the score lines. This is such an easy box. So you don't need any fancy dies. You can do this with designer paper or cardstock. This is going to fold up, just kind of falls into place, and then the tab is going to go right there. So let's use some tear and tape. I'm going to use tear and tape on the flap over here, and then you want to put tear and tape on 3 of the 4 bottom pieces. So I'm going to do a couple pieces of tear and tape. And I think like this is probably going to end up being the front of the box. So I'm going to skip that one. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so 3 of the bottom pieces, 1 of them's blank, and then down the side. So let's start by first assembling the side piece. So I've got this kind of folded. I like to do this flat because it helps me to line it up and keep it straight. So because they're all even, 2, 4, 6, I can fold it right over and it's going to line right up. Okay, so I like the seam to be in the back of the box. So I would say this is probably the front, or this one is the front. And so then we're going to start by putting all of our bottom pieces down. So take off the tear and tape. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then this one is last. And so the one that doesn't have adhesive is the last flap, and I like that fold line to be in the front so that this is not the front of the box. So the front is the nice clean folds, and then you have your box. So this is the 246 box. So you can either leave it open top like this, or what I did was I just pinched the top closed like that. So you want to put in all of your treats, and then after you have your treats in, you can either use like glue, some tear and tape there, or I just find it's really easy to just add a quick staple. So I just stapled that closed, and then I'm going to cover up the staple with the strip of designer paper. So I'm going to put 2 glue dots. You could also use tear and tape near the top. So I've got one at the very top and then one a little bit farther down from that. I'm going to fold it over the staple onto the back to completely hide my staple so that you can't see it. And now we're going to put on the tag. So with the tag, I'm just using some Stampin' Dimensionals to layer the circle onto the tag shape and then the tag onto the box. And I just added that at a little bit of an angle. To finish off the box, we're going to do a little linen thread. Yesterday, I shared some linen thread projects with you, and I just love linen thread. It always is just the perfect thing to finish off a project. So I'm going to tie a bow, and I'm going to add that on with the glue dots. So just making an even bow, and there's the glue dots. So with the Flowers for Every Season designer paper and the in color cardstock, you can make boxes for any season and any occasion. Aren't those fun? I hope you enjoyed this little project and that you'll give the 246 box a try at home. Be sure to check back tomorrow because I will be making some more cards with the in color cardstock and the Flowers for Every Season designer paper. So if you've been inspired by this paper and these colors, you're definitely going to enjoy the projects I share with you tomorrow. And I am working on mailing out the Flowers for Every Season calendar kit. So if you've signed up for a kit, I've got some of the kits going out today and then more of the kits going out tomorrow or Saturday. Saturday by the latest, trying to get them all out to you. So if you haven't signed up yet, you can do that at tinyurl.com/2021 calendar kit. And there's 3 different options. You can either get the ready to assemble kit that has the pre-cut pieces and everything's ready to just put your calendar together. Or you can get the semi DIY, which includes the cardstock and the designer paper. And if you do that option, you will cut your own designer paper. These will be cut for you, but you'll cut your own designer paper and then you'll have the leftover pieces to make projects like the 246 box or the cards I'm going to show you tomorrow. So that's a really awesome option. And then the third option, if you want, is just to get the PDF where you can print your own calendars, as many as you want. Personal use, you can make up all your awesome calendar gifts for this Christmas. So here's the URL again, tinyurl.com/2021 calendar kit. To get in on that, be sure to come back tomorrow for day 11 of 12 Days of Christmas. We'll be live on Facebook at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. But before then, you'll have to come back tonight because it's Thursday. That means Thursday night Stamp Therapy will be live at 7:10 p.m. Central Time right here on Facebook. So join me again tonight. I can't wait to share with you some more projects. Have a great day.